UBO testing, it's a pheromone that was developed by Kara Wagner in North Carolina. And so back in the 90s at the USDA Baton Rouge Bee Lab, where I did my postdoc, they started breeding for this bee, this trait called Varroa sensitive hygienic behavior. And essentially the bees can go into the brood and make the mites infertile. And so that's one way that we originally bred for Varroa resistance. But if you've ever selected for that trait, it's really hard because you have to take the comb out, you have to pull out 100 different cells and then measure the percentage of mites that were fertile versus infertile. So it takes a long time and it's really time consuming. And so that's one reason that VSH has been really difficult for many beekeepers to select for. It's really time consuming. Now with the UBO testing, they actually found that the larvae emit a certain pheromone. And so that's one reason that the bees can find the mites. And so what this researcher, Kara, developed was she found that pheromone and then she applied it on the comb. And then she saw how many of the bees were able to remove those dead brood with that pheromone. So she's basically replicating that process, but in a faster, more efficient way. Now, this is all still in kind of research stage. I haven't tested the product, so I can't say how well it works or how well it doesn't work. I know there's researchers and beekeepers trying out and comparing the VSH field test versus the UBO testing. But I'm really excited because I think it has a lot of potential. And VSH is a really great way to breed for Varroa resistance. So if it is effective, that's one way that beekeepers, whether you're a small scale beekeeper or a large scale beekeeper, can breed for resistance.